All right. GM, everyone. GM, welcome into the space, live on X, abstract, kick, all the above. Trying to get my damn camera situated here. I am just moving stuff around. The other day, I went and bought the new camera, and then the camera broke. Like, my fucking luck. The camera broke. I even called
I'm getting the double recording thing again.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Just rotate. I even called the manufacturer and they said, yeah, sometimes that happens. There's a recall on this camera. I'm like, well, why don't y'all take them off the fucking shelf? So, and then it turns out the original problem was just the Wi-Fi. Like my Wi-Fi was that jacked up. But all good now. And we are, let me get Jux up here. Let me get Kyle up here, see if this is working. Jux, do you have any feedback on your end or no?
No, it sounds good on my end. I was coming up because I heard idiot, were you saying is he saying that he's getting like loop?
Yeah, yeah. Every time somebody comes on a stage,
it happens
go ahead,
every
Kyle.
space I go to. I don't
Okay,
know.
so what you can do is slide out of Twitter, open up your music app, start a song, and then pause it and then go back to your Twitter app.
What? Dude, I'm going to try that next time. That might be the alpha right there, dude.
So it happens to me if I join a space and I have, like right now, I don't have my headphones on, and then I go to put my headphones in, every once in a while, it'll have like a double loop back, and that music app thing fixes it every time.
How'd you even know to try that?
Because I've used that for other things with like when my phone like auto connects when I get in my Tesla type shit, I fucking end up doing some shit like that to fix it from prioritizing the car over my headphones.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I don't have that problem when I get in my 87 Honda. Must be nice to have that problem getting into a Tesla.
To be fair, I say Tesla because I also have an Ionic and it doesn't do it in the Ionic for whatever reason. The Tesla like demands priority.
What the fuck's an Ionic?
It's like an EV Hyundai.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. All right. I seen what was the one car I just seen? I seen it in a Mr. Beast video. It was, what the fuck was it? It's like another version of a Tesla. It was a big SUV.
Oh, I don't know about that one, but Cadillac just came out with the first look at the new XTX. That shit's fire as fuck.
You're not talking about the Rivian trucks, are you?
Who, me?
No, the other motherfucker hosting a Twitter spacer. Jesus Christ.
No. This is what was the fucking car he gave away? It was God damn it. I can't remember the name, but that thing looks slick as fuck.
Was it a Hummer by chance? The EV Hummers are fire too.
No, it wasn't a Hummer.
Dude, I was parked next to an EV Hummer the other day. That thing is fucking sick looking. I honestly have hated every iteration of the Hummer past the H1s. The EV Hummer is fucking cool though.
Yeah, I just seen this video the other day and I can't remember what it was. So if somebody knows what it is, drop it in the comments. But it was a big body SUV and it was like they showed the inside of it and it was fucking insanely clean. I'm
interested now. I'm going to search on my computer while you.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up too and see, but I can't. I don't want to click into any of the fucking videos.
Just a heads up, Cheese. I gotta go back up here and get with my electricians. But I'm here in spirit. Kenny Powers, you're in charge, buddy.
Yeah. Do you think? Kenny Powers, GM, sir.
Yo, what up? What up, Cheese? What's good, buddy?
Not a lot. And I forgot to eat this morning, so I'm fucking like trying to pound this muscle milk back because I started like fucking shaking and shit. I was like, oh. I need to tighten up. So yeah.
Boy, pick them diabetes, son.
Yeah, it was just I haven't eaten anything since yesterday at like 6:30. So 7 o'clock.
That's good. It's good to cut yourself off 4 hours before you go to sleep and not eat for a good, 14 hours if possible.
It's called intermittent fasting, Cheese. I do it every day and I don't get the shakes.
Who's this account trying to come up? Do you know this account?
I don't know. Bring them up. I don't.
Yeah, I don't either, but the
only reason I didn't bring them up is because I'm kind of fucked at work right now. So usually they clean up my own messes.
They hit the request pretty quick, but we start getting dick pics up top. We're gonna shut it down. But yeah, no, Kenny, doing okay. Fucking Elon kind of fucked me yesterday with this scam Altman dropping the pin on his post, and it was like does like Frank have fucking Elon on speed dial? Because the coin was doing great. It ran back up to 12 mil. And then all of a sudden, Frank decides to sell his bag. It jeets down to 6 mil, 50% cut. And I'm like, all right, well, it'll recover. Then it started climbing back up. It got back up to like almost 8 mil and just kind of kept going down and sideways, down and sideways. And then all of a sudden, Elon decides to unpin it from his fucking account. And the coin just fucking tanks.
That's what you get for playing coins in the big 2-6, buddy. Return to NFTs.
All in one day, the coin drops, 90%. And now it's not to say, now here's the interesting thing, Kenny. It's like, do you fucking like say fuck it and like DCA all the way at these levels? Because if Elon wins this, and I read another thing from, I think it was Watcher Guru, that said the judge threatened Elon with a gag order because of the scam Altman, like him calling him scam Altman. So when this thing's over, this thing could have a strong run up. Could it? Or am I just down $300 and I'm like wishing on a star here? What do you?
Yeah, no, I mean, look, in these kind of narrative attention tokens, yes, that's, if he addresses it again, says scam Altman again on the timeline, will there be a pump? Most likely there will. The question is, is he going to say it again? How long is that going to take? I mean, look at Asteroid on ETH, right? It's been sitting between 110 and 130 mil ever since the pump to 200, consolidated back down into this area. But people are holding on. There's a lot of people still in that trade, including myself, because the assumption is, if that does happen, the coin's going to pump. So yes, but the problem is you don't know how long it's going to take. Number two, it's on Solana. The motherfuckers over there are just cheating ass bastards. Unpinning a tweet should not make a coin drop from like 12 mil to 1.2 mil. You know what I'm saying? But people are looking for any reason to exit a position. Unfortunately, no one has conviction anymore when it comes to a lot of meme coins. So yeah, it's a tough hold, but theoretically, you're right. If there is a tweet, it'll probably pump back up.
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I think he comes back and like, we beat fucking scam Altman. Like that's like in my mind, I'm seeing that. I found the video, but I don't want to watch the fucking video. This is going to bother the fuck out of me not finding what this car is. Let me check the comments of the space, see if anybody said anything. I don't see anything in there, but yeah. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, that's what's kind of screwed me yesterday. But we definitely have a lot of other stuff to talk about because the market is doing some marketing things around the TG because tomorrow's TG for Mega ETH, man. And
yeah,
it's going to be interesting. I don't think the ICO people get a lot of money out on TGE, right? It's a very small supply coming back.
To what do you mean, like ICO participants?
Yeah,
5% is what I believe it is. I think it was 5% of the total supply went to the ICO participants, and of that 5% supply, the FDV that people bought in at was basically 999 mil, which puts the coin at 0.099 cents for ICO participants. Now, what's interesting about this? It's a full unlock tomorrow for participants outside of the U.S. Remember, if you were in the U.S. and you participated in the ICO, you're on a year-long vested schedule. And at the end of the 1 year, you get the full allocation unlocked. People outside of the U.S. Have the ability to go ahead and, if they want to clip out tomorrow, they can clip out. So Interested to see kind of how the price action goes on the coin. My guess, because we've seen this happen with a bunch of TGs, in particular, the most recent ones, but like Monad, for example, Kaido as well. We saw initially at TGE, there was like a 30-40% dip right off the rip. People sold and it kind of consolidated, found a bottom. And then over the next couple days, it grinds back up, right? So I'm expecting a similar type of pattern on the chart. Probably some sell pressure right at the rip, finds a bottom, and then grinds back up. What's interesting about Mega ETH is they're taking a page out of the playbook from Blast and doing the farming incentives after mainnet goes live, after TGE, which gives people incentive to kind of farm post TGE, which is a smart idea.
But the weird thing is they're not doing referrals. So like that's what drove Blast so high. Like, people really cooked on the referrals. Whale put out a good tweet, and we're going to kind of run through that. But according to Grok at TGE tomorrow, estimated ranges from 3.86% to 6.8% of total supply, roughly 386 million tokens will be out in circulation. Let's see, KPI staking rewards unlocks only as KPIs are met. VC investors, 1 year cliff. Team and advisors, 1 year cliff. Ecosystem foundation, partially managed low dump risk. Public sale, which was on Sonar, I guess. High unlock, often 91 to 100%. There was amount of tokens, 500 mil. I don't know if these are accurate. Echo other rounds, 20% unlocked on TGE. Fluffle community, 50% unlocked on TGE. Other airdrops, small portions, 20 to 50%. I had seen somebody with a badge that said that they're not doing any airdrops. Like, I don't think any one collection is going to get an airdrop of tokens. Is there going to be a claim?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think there is, but with the farming campaign post, like owning 3 NFTs from a certain collection, like gives you percentage boost points for your farming activities.
Yeah.
So that's the incentive for the NFTs. I don't think there's allocation, post TG for any specific. At least there hasn't been anything said on that front.
Yeah. Have you went over and signed up and done everything on the terminal?
I checked it out. No, I haven't personally, although I'm probably missing an opportunity here because typically, I do think there will be people farming. It's probably going to be I believe the amount of coin that is going to be distributed to the farming is, God, I saw the number. I want to say
I thought it was like 4.5 million or 5. I've seen somebody, I thought Whale's post alluded to like $4.5 million in rewards going out.
Right. Now that's all contingent on what the price of the coin is at the time of the release, right?
Yeah.
Like we don't know how this is going to perform post 2-month TGE, right?
Yeah.
Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? But still, it's an incentive to farm some money. And considering there's really nothing else going on as far as like farming incentives, I do believe it'll be actively farmed. But yeah, I'm just not, dude, I've been down this road before.
Yeah, but you might as well participate. And I don't think you participated in Blast very much. And
Blast I did. Yeah, I did.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't share a lot, but I did well. I should have went down. That's why I've been going so heavy into abstract, is because I remember Jen from Blast and yet ICO Beast. These guys made themselves, well, Jen's kind of fallen off the fucking map after Blast, but ICO Beast, that's where he was born and his whole persona. And that's why I went so hard on abstract. And that's like the disappointing thing for me, that they hadn't really leaned into their creators as much, is because, like, ICO Beast didn't go fucking a full year hard in the paint.
You're talking about for Kaido, right?
No. I'm talking about Blast for fucking Blur. The whole Blast protocol was done by Pac-Man. And that's,
yeah, I know.
And Jen Jen was the Azuki holder, and she was she was making a lot of videos randomly, bro. She was making like 20 grand every drop
Was it around
of gold.
Blast or was it around Kaido?
It was around Blast. This was way before Kaido ever even existed.
Right.
And so that's why I've leaned so hard into abstract and worked so hard.
She was the one who was like laying in the tub doing shit, right? Like doing videos.
Yeah, but those were some of her later videos.
Okay.
Like her early videos, if you were making content, you were getting dropped fucking gold. And the gold was and she was cleaning house, bro.
You're talking about Franklin. It's 12:59. See you at 1. Wasn't that the blast farming shit?
No. That was I don't know what the fuck he was doing that for. No, bro, you got to go back in time. I know you're old, but you can't remember that much. But that's my point. In seeing abstract not really lean into creators like Blast did. I'm not going to pivot everything to Mega ETH, but I am going to participate where I can. I'm going to put funds where I can, even though they're limited. But it's like you get in here, you set your terminal, you're allowed to boost 3 brands. Now, you can boost more brands. I think, what did it say? You can boost more brands. Boosted app, next app selection, it all resets in every 7 days. Your points, everything's coming in at that point. So you go in there right now. There's only 5 NFT brand, there's only 5 brands itself. One's the hit one that we were playing the other day. Some of these other ones I haven't even tried. I just boosted 3 because I could boost them. Then you have a cluster section, which is where you set up your wallet. Then you have obviously your rank. This CBO, I seen Bread put a tweet out about this. Guy already has 187,000 points. But this was because he's been part of the early ecosystem. This is what I was talking about. Rewarding early users. Will Luca and them do this? I have the slightest fucking clue. But you can see your rank. My rank's 4236. I don't have Bad Buns or Netizens or any NFTs over there. I want to get some.
You know who does?
Yeah, you do. But you still have, guess what?
Hey, remember when I told you guys to buy Netizens?
Yeah, but guess what? You're stuck at work. You still yet to sign up for this. You are.
That's true.
You're
That's
missing.
True. I'm
you're
pretty
not
cooked right now.
Yeah,
too.
You're not using the utility of your NFTs. You're probably going to fade this just about as much as you faded Blur and Blast previously.
No, I'm going to participate. I just need some free time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you need to make some time. Then you go into your clan. Now, this is where you can pledge for your clan. You don't have to own these NFTs to pledge. All right. The voting, the amount of pledges is kept 0 for a reason. And Bread said this yesterday, that he did not want the numbers, the system to be gamed. Now, I think you're going to be able to, you're going to be able to redo these pledges every week. I went with Bad Buns. Like I said, I don't have them. I think Bad Buns gets the most pledges. And it's going to be up to these other brands to get pledges. And these are for the NFT communities. I think we're going to see XEET on here at some point. The NFTs aren't over there yet. They haven't migrated. So maybe it's going to be a few weeks before we see them. And then I'll adjust my pledges there. But so yeah, you want to do clan pledging, pledge to your favorite clan, even if you don't hold the NFTs. As it reaches more pledges, holders of the clan NFT get a higher boost. Users can get boosters across NFTs, stack up to 3 NFTs from the same collection to maximize the boost for that clan. So there are Mega ETH NFTs over there that are not, not very expensive. But there's a full guide on everything there. Make sure you go get your account set up. It's terminal.megaeth.com and participate. If you don't want to, then don't fucking do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good entries. Of all the collections, there's only 2 that are over 0.2, one being Bad Buns at 0.255. Then that Nachi Cartel is sitting at 0.199. Everything else is below 0.1. So, I mean, the barrier to entry is not significant. Like, if you do want to get over there and participate, you got some collections.
I'm going to say it one more time, Netizens. Medicine's
Netizens
Shiro
are
is
sitting
a
at-
celebrated milady artist. It's not just the 1,001st derivative. It's actually a well-embraced artist from the entire milady group. Yeah.
Look at this guy trying to get everybody to buy his bags.
Yeah,
Let y'all know
buy my bag.
he has 5 listed, just to let you know.
No, I don't. And by the way, I have a Bad Buns too, but I wouldn't Bad Buns are already over 0.2 or something. They're around 0.2.
0.25.
Yeah. So, Netizens were like 0.03 when I was screaming about it in you guys' ears 3 weeks ago, but you guys can buy my bags at 0.07 now.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Good come up, Kyle.
Yeah, congratulations. You went from $60 to $100. Congratulations. No, I'm fucking
Hey,
with you.
congratulations on that
No, it's a good
stablecoin
play. I
play
mean,
yours where you went from fucking down 90% to down another 90%.
Yeah, well, just waiting on him to say scam Altman. But yeah, I mean, no, the Netizens are clean. I had some at Mint. And then I think I made money on these. I think I made like $225 if I remember. Like, I remember that pretty specifically.
It's a very specific number.
It is,
bro.
and that number sticks with me because I remember they actually ran up, and I was like, "Fuck, I could have made more money on these." But yeah, doing good. We'll see what happens post TGE, but I think the terminal side of it is what's gonna, getting these points and the multipliers and all these things. Like that's what's gonna boost you up. So
yeah, it's interesting. I wish I could see some metrics on, recent signups over the past 24 hours because I am seeing it all over the timeline. Looking at the NFT volume, no collection did over 10 ETH of volume, even with the announcement from yesterday. The top one was Netizens at 9.4 ETH in volume, which is about $21,000 roughly in that area. So like, it's not crazy volume, but I think, people who are believers are definitely accumulating. So we'll see how it goes. I'm curious to see how TGE goes tomorrow. Want to see what the market conditions are. Obviously, we ripped up last night. Bitcoin ran back up to 77.9, but continues to chop back down below 77 and just kind of in this chopping phase. So we'll see how the sentiment is tomorrow. I do think when it bottoms out, it's probably a good opportunity to maybe open up a long on it. A few hours after post TG, just kind of wait and watch the chart. But like with Monad TG at 0.025 dipped down to like 1.6 and then ripped up to 0.04 shortly after. Kaido, TG dipped down to like $1, then ripped to 250, within 24 hours after that. So, historically speaking, you get that initial TG dip and then it runs back up. So it might be a good kind of swing play if you're looking to trade it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of supply out there. So I think it just kind of runs up. I mean, when you look at this terminal and like the guide and you go to the boosters, it's essentially you're going to get the multiplier for using the apps that you're boosting. It says how boosters work. Your active boosters stack into a single combined multiplier. It's important to know that this multiplier only applies to your weekly selected apps. Activity on anything outside of your selection earns points at the base rate with no multiplier applied. Booster changes can take up to 15 minutes to show in the app. But it did say that they're awarded based on your retroactive and proactive alignment within the ecosystem. So if you were playing on the apps prior to TGE, you're going to get maybe a little bit of a booster. So like the other day when we were doing the hit one, maybe I'll get a little bit of something over there. I mean, we weren't playing it a lot, but it was still that was a fun fucking game. Some really cool stuff. So we'll see what happens. I think you're going to need a decent amount of liquidity to level up in this ecosystem, though. Like to climb that leaderboard, you're going to need to be putting in some work, bro. 1,000,000%. I want to go to Brett's want to find one of Brett's tweets because he was talking about, everybody started complaining about old boy that was number one right out the fucking rip. And I think he's just been a big advocate of the brand. I don't think he has a project over there, but Brett was, oh, here it is right here. CBB on top right now because of their fat pre-deposit bridge. That's what it was. Going forward, points go to apps and users who contribute to eco growth and on-chain value. If he does that, he deserves to stay near the top. It's why we do retroactive distribution weekly instead of forecasting allo, to let your behaviors and app usage dictate where points go, not us predicting where we think you want to go. Spend time on apps, accumulate points, and get points. So there you go. It's going to be just like, I mean, this is no different than abstract. You know what I mean? So if you're dedicated to playing 3 or 4 certain games, you get XP for doing that. If you're going to be doing the same thing on Mega ETH. So now you got to figure out, okay, am I going to split? You know, Mega ETH is obviously, this ends on June, I think, it was June 28th, I think. So this season, this wave 2. So it's like, okay, is abstract going to actually TGE before then? Is your XP at a good level? Do you want to shift liquidity over there, or do you want to kind of split it? I don't know. What do you think, Kenny?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I know you don't do a lot of the farming, so.
Yeah. I'm probably not.
I keep having to mute because I keep coughing. I'm getting sick. So if I just randomly mute and quit talking, that's why I'm over here fucking coughing my brains out. GM Bread, what's cracking, bro?
Oh, GM gang, not a whole lot. Just spent the morning making some minor adjustments to the bucket agent. We went 3 and 4 yesterday, so it was not a great day. But today I think we're gonna have a comeback. So just made some minor tweaks, and we'll see how those work today. It'll either be significantly better than yesterday, or we'll lose everything. So it's always an exciting time.
Yeah. Well, that's the name of the space, bro. I can't get past this bridge. Is it because do I not have any Polygon? Is that what I need? Is that what it's using to migrate?
I think so. I'm pretty sure you need some poll,
I thought I had some over there. Like, you don't need much either. Because I was trying to check this fucking airdrop checker to see where it was at. Like, give us some context, Brad. What's like an imaginary number where you're hoping to see like a poly token TG?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, dude, so I checked this thing yesterday, right? And very clearly not from the team, not substantiated, really just a whole big old dose of hopium, which is, made me feel great all day yesterday. But I checked 4 of the 10 plus wallets attached to various agents that I've had spun up over the past couple of years, and those 4 were each expected to get 20K. So if that's
K,
if that's anywhere near, I would take half of that on each wallet. Shit, you know what I mean? So I don't.
Do you really have that much volume on Polymarket? Like, have you been playing it that hard over time?
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing too with the volume on Polymarket. I mean, they inflate those numbers for funding reasons and stuff like that. I mean, it's incredible how much volume you would do on a week if you're just even betting $100 a day. By the end of the week, it's you've done $8,000 in volume, and you're like, what? How? Because they count every dollar in the counterparty and then every dollar out in the counterparty. So it's essentially 4x what you're actually doing for volume, so that they can raise and be like, oh yeah, we take fees on volume, so we're worth $1 trillion, but those volume numbers are so inflated. Yeah, but I mean, I've been running agents round the clock for over a year. So
wow. But in some of that wasn't even on your dime, because some of that was through some teams, right? So that's
hell yeah.
You're getting free airdrop because you were fucking doing shit for teams building out stuff. So Good for you, bro.
We call it testing. You know?
Yeah. I'll test all day. All right. I moved like $1 over. And it did everything. It's going through now. Because I want to get this wallet and actually see where I'm at. So, all right. So portfolio. I do have the tweet pinned at the top, guys. If you have not, now this is not an official checker. This is nothing from Polymarket. This is just some vibe coded shit. So do not take these numbers seriously. Don't come back at me or Brad saying, motherfucker, I was supposed to get this and that, and I didn't get, like, we don't want to hear it. Yeah, it's just, that's all it is. But you have to use your wallet that's in Polymarket, not the wallet you connect with. My shit's going to say $12.82. Watch. I'm checking it right now.
That's what I realistically expect to get. You know, I mean, this checker says 20 grand. I expect, like, you have whitelist in a Discord role now.
There ain't no way I'm getting this much money. No way.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. There ain't no fucking way. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, man.
What's it say? What you get? Are you whale tier or are you pro?
I'm pro. Yeah.
Guys, you don't think this checker was a marketing stunt put out by Polymarket themselves?
Could have been 100%.
Guys,
100%. It's the same way as all these brands that magically get listed on Whales Market. It's like, oh, well, who put it on there? Who's creating the orders? Who's driving the price up? They're buying and selling to themselves, driving the price up pre-market, driving hype, and then all of a sudden the token TGE's relatively around that price, but then fucking dumps. But everybody's buying it because they think it's going to keep running up. And then, you know, we're all exit liquidity. And if you were lucky and got it on pre-sale and can dump, then you fucking dump. But
Yo,
bro,
real quick, shout out to Mouse. He came in here the other day and showed us Chud House.
yeah.
I think Kyle kind of jumped on his ass for shelling his bag, possibly. Shit got listed on Moonshot yesterday, right up to fucking 1.8 mil. And he was in here talking about it like
No. We ran up to 2.2. Get it right.
Okay.
and where was it at the other day?
At 500K, because I went and checked it as soon as he said it. And it was sitting around 500K.
Hey, for the record, I only made fun of it because he posed it as a question, but it was a sneaky snake shill. I don't mind the shill. Still trying to fucking do a little magic trick on me. That's all. A little misdirect, brother.
Go check the timeline. Thoughts on Chud House? That's the shill, brother.
But where was the price at when you came in the other day? Where was it at?
I mean, I've been shilling this coin since 15K.
How much money have you made on it? Because your microphone really sucks. You could actually.
I don't have my AirPods, and my AirPods are dead. Yeah. Yeah. No. I've made. I've got 1% in a DCA outbot on Jupe. I've already sold 1%.
Let's go.
And I'm holding 1% for 10 mil.
Nice.
Yeah. So 3% total. 1%'s already out. 1% is ethically leaving, and 1% will be completely Hitlered at 10 mil.
Whoa. Why you got to go there, bro?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Full stacked at 10 mil.
I mean, I just don't understand where. All right. So what I want to know, hold on. I'm going to look something up here because, is this, oh, there it is. Chud House. I see it here. It's at 1.1 mil right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this actually like continues going though?
I mean, it got a Moonshot listing last night.
So we're going to flip Chill House. So let me give you, I sent you the.
Hold on. I'm looking something up.
Jesus, I used our DMs as a fucking notepad so I could draft up a fucking tweet, and I sent you.
All right. I know. I'm looking at the DM this motherfucker sent me. The market cap at the time of this DM, I'm going and scrolling. I'm sharing it on.
It was like 500,000 when he came in here.
Yeah, no.
It was around 200K or less.
When he came in my DMs and was talking to me about it and telling me everything, the market cap was right around 100 to 112K. On that day, the market cap was like 98K to 100K. On the day he came in my DMs telling me about it. Then it ran from there to 200K for 5 days. So it sat there just chopping. That takes either I know the team or I know whoever, or I fucking got a lot of conviction in this shit to sit there and hold it because it sat there for 5 days. I mean, you can even go 6 days and it made it up to
but look at
300.
Look at the dumps and the apes, dude. That was some serious distribution happening. Some serious distribution.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a good play, bro. Good play. Will he get 10 mil? I don't know. You sound like a guy I know used to hold like 8% of nub, and he rode that shit damn near to zero.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that I definitely took my P. And if this 1% goes to zero, I guess 1% or zero at 1%
is
would
still
be
zero.
Like $120. So, even if it does go to zero, my initial investment is still that.
Yeah, that's key.
Yeah, that's
Once you get your money out, whatever happens, happens. As long as you're in the green. So yeah, look, I got a shot
yesterday for free. It was a free mint. We minted out in 17 minutes. That went up to 0.3. So people, that got some free money. Niners, the dev, is constantly doing contests, and like first place gets multiple Solana. Like the dude is generous as fuck. So keep an eye out for that if you're trying to like come up on some art or something.
Well, there you go. Fucking Chud House for the win. Who's this AV account? Who the fuck is this? Hey, AV, Avi? I don't know who this is. Are you on? Are you near your mic?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I joined originally when you're talking about the microphone problem that he moved the music. We go to the music app. I want to say that on the Android, I had the problem also, and I just go to the setting. I just press the volume up and go to more, and then go back and it fixes it.
There you go. I don't think Kyle's on an Android though. I think Kyle's on an iPhone. Be my guess, but I also think it's probably because of the factory he works in. And
I'm definitely poor enough to have an abstract PFP, but not poor enough to have an Android phone.
Oh man, why you got to go at Avi like this?
I'm just kidding, Avi. I'm sure you're doing just fine, buddy.
Fucked up. Jesus Christ.
What an asshole.
I know.
Seriously, what a fucking asshole.
I know. All right. So yesterday we had the Bearish team on, and Spike was here with records. Went through a lot of stuff. Not going to do it like a full massive recap on that. But Bearish does have an event going on. They are the first campaign on records. Make sure you're creating your content. If you do not know how to make content within ChatGPT, there is a link at the top that will take you straight to the Bearish website. All of the things that we were talking about yesterday that Piff had shown us through video, all of the docs and prompts, everything is there. So if you go to bearish.af, look everything up, it's all there. It's all under I think they have it under AI Creative Studio. So you can see it there. There's an overview, character conversion, turnaround sheets, scene prompts, and troubleshooting. So everything you need made on the Bearish website, and hopefully you can create some cool art. I've used some of it and then just kind of tweaked it the way I wanted. And it's done wonders. Like, I think this morning I made like another 11 GIFs and videos. So it really kind of pumping shit out every morning. So yeah, excited for that. But I don't know how they're doing the scoring. I don't know if the NFTs matter. I'm really confused by it. I was trying to get Spike to respond in one of the tweets. He's yet to respond because the only thing it's picking up from me is one tweet, and I never even tagged Bearish. I never did anything. And I remember them saying that it not only does it, you have to have the ats and the hashtags, but at the same time, it recognizes the artwork. It recognizes the bear. And the only tweet it's recognized for me so far is nope, now there's 3 on there. So it's just recognizing like the art and I don't know. So the points did just do a big update. And I don't know how far back they're going. if it's just starting from today or if it's going back forever. So I'm trying to get clarity on that. I'm gonna ask Tully again real quick and see if he can give me an answer on that. And then if he responds, I'll circle back and let you guys know. Let me see what he says. Any word on? All right, we'll see. Who else came up here on stage? Machiavelli, what's up, bro? What's happening? What's crack-a-lacking?
Oh man, same thing, different day. Just cooking, living the dream. We got the Arsham Loud List coming up here soon, starting this Thursday out in the other side. First world-renowned artist to drop in Starfield Gallery. And every gallery needs a world-renowned artist to come and make a drop. There'll be 300 pieces available, and those pieces will be forever evolving in the other side with quests and so to speak, so on and so forth. Yeah, so
nice.
Just a little something there, yeah, man, just here to, there's something about your voice that just soothes my soul. Got a nice little Bored Ape Yacht Club meet up here in Houston this Saturday. If you need me to delegate you an Ape Kenny, let me know. I got your back. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just out here doing the thing. You gonna be in consensus next week, or any of you guys gonna be there?
No.
Yo, Mac, let's link.
For sure, brother. Hit my DM.
Are you gonna be there? They're letting you out of New Jersey?
Only on Wednesdays.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, good. Yeah, I'm not going to be there. I thought I was going to go for Diem, but never heard any word back from them about what they wanted to do. So unless they just come at me and like, hey, here's the tickets, fucking go do this, do that. And then they throw me on a plane, but I haven't heard anything. But if something changes, I'll let you know, but I'm not anticipating going down there.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I don't actually have a ticket to the conference or any of that. Like, I have several side events to go to, but every single time I go to one of these things, and I announce that I'm there, I always get a ticket to go inside. There's not been one event that I've ever paid to actually go inside of. Like, I usually even get like employee passes and shit like that. So I'm just
that's what you call motion, bro.
I'm just going with that flow. To be completely honest with you.
Yeah. No, and that's the only way I would go. I wouldn't buy anything. It's either if I'm going, somebody's giving me some shit to get into where I need to go. I'm not going down there just to circle jerk with a bunch of guys and fucking spend thousands of dollars to get in events and
why do you have to buy an airplane ticket to go circle jerk when you can do it in the convenience of your home? Geez,
that's right. That's right. Teacher Katie, GM, what's cracking?
GM, how are you?
Good. Fantastic. How are you?
Good. So I wanted to just come up and say, I think that, did you retweet the original records tweet
I did.
Even register for the, okay. A lot of mine are not getting recognized either, so I've had to add them manually, which you just tag your tweet, and then there's a place where you can add it. And I don't know why that's happening. So I know that it's not.
Where do you add it manually at?
If you go into when your wallet's connected you're connected on the records website, there's a little at the bottom, it'll say, I think it's a little plus. I'm driving right now, so I can't look, but it's a little plus that'll say add, and then it'll give you the place to paste your link. And then it'll recognize that.
All I have is so like you're talking about clicking your PFP at the top right corner, right?
No, go down to the bottom. I'll have to look at it when I stop. There's a place at the bottom where it will say, it's like a little plus that you can add your tweet into the URL.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you have to look around a bit. It's there somewhere.
Is it inside of the campaign or is it out of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Go into the campaign. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to tell you is, and don't quote me on this, I'm 99% sure that Harriet's the one who's grading these and giving them points. I swore I heard her in a space talk about how she's doing this.
Oh, really?
She's not participating in this.
Okay.
But so I think it's Harriet that's doing that. So.
Okay. Well, let's let's hope there's bias aside. When you have a human, it doesn't matter who it is. When you have a human in control of that, you know what I mean? I think there's some things that could get swayed. So that's why AI is like, it's not emotional. It'll just fucking pick and do what it needs to do.
And if I'm not, and also she said it needs to be creative. Like she doesn't want anything that's like just the picture. So
well, that's my question. Is like yesterday I seen a few people and they must have put out 16 fucking tweets. And every tweet was like, add bearish, add bearish, add bearish, add bearish, add bearish. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's getting back to like the InfoFi shit. And it's like, they're not even talking about bearish and they're tagging bearish just to get likes. So it's like, I seen a lot of GM posts today with it too. Like, and I even sat there this morning when I'm a
culprit. I put out I did the same thing.
When I did my GM post this morning, I'm like, do I use like hashtag fucking bearish? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So if I don't get first place because I'm not fucking doing that, then if I don't get 5th place or 10th place, then I'm just not going to do it.
Fuck that, Jesus. Unless Bearish is paying you, you don't put the hashtag in. Fuck that.
Well, you are getting paid. It's a tournament. So first place is almost 20 bears. You get almost 20 bear NFTs. So that's like what, 4 Gs for first place at current floor prices.
How is that broken down? How is it broken down? I thought, is there a distribution?
Yeah. So first place gets 20% of the prize pool is 200,000 bird token. Wow. Second through third get 75,000 tokens each. So there's 7 bears a piece. Okay. Then 4th through 10th, you get 35,000. 11th through 20th is 18,000. 21st through 35th is 8,000, and 36th through 50th gets 6,000. So, I mean, it's a significant amount. I mean, even if you get 11th through 20th, you're getting almost 2 bears. You only have to go buy another 2,000 bird. You know, so that first place though, is pretty big.
Yeah, but you have to tag bearish. That's part of the rule. You have to tag bearish in your post.
Yeah. So on X it says include at hashtag bearish or the bearish account. On Instagram you have to mention bearish, and on TikTok you have to use hashtag bearish. So it's but I don't see anywhere on here where you can, not at least for me, if somebody can share a screenshot of where to put this in, like, I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. I'm
going to look right now.
To add a record.
Yeah. To add a record. How do you do that?
You go to records website.
Yep. I'm there.
Okay. And then go to your profile.
Yep.
And then when you scroll down to your profile, you will see there add a record on the right side.
Let's see here. I got edit profile, link, sources, and share.
Scroll down a little bit. There's a records tab.
Oh, I see the records tab. Okay. So, okay, I see it. Yeah, you gotta fucking get in there to get that one. All right. So what? So you submit it, and then I guess whoever's doing the grading will see the records come through, and then after that, you just hope and pray that it gets approved. So I've had 3, like I said, but yeah, and I didn't know if the NFTs were actually tied to it. So, and I didn't know. I would imagine though it's only for yesterday, and then up to today. So. Yeah, we'll see. Well, thank you guys for sharing that because I didn't know where it was. I can add a few other posts in there and go from there. But anyways, Lizzie, GM, what's happening with you?
GM, I already tried that creative studio from last night, and it's my first time using those prompts in Chat GPT. I'm not using Chat GPT actually. It's my first time logging in and using it. It's really helpful. And earlier as well, Tolly replied to my email when I asked about if it is tied up to our NFTs. He said that even though our bears are hibernating, it will still be graded. Because when I added a record manually, I tried to verify it because there's an option for raw if it's not verified and graded. So I'm trying to verify it for at least to have a boost, and then it's not working because it can't detect the bear. But Tolly said that it will be graded or accounted for even though it is hibernating.
Yeah. So I remembered that. My problem is my NFT is an honorary, so I'm not making any content around the bears that I have otherwise. You see what I mean? So like then now but I've already had 3 approved. I just don't know if those are being done manually. So, and I wonder for other people, because there are other people in the community that have PFPs that are honoraries, and they're rocking those instead of, whatever else they want to make content around. So yeah, just curious about that is all.
Not an honorary little chutter.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything for me.
Bro, why you don't get just a bear you like and don't
I have a
make
bear
it,
I
like,
like.
special?
It's my PFP, Johnny.
Yeah, but that's like
I
my
agree.
creeps, right?
I agree, Dejani. This is fucking LARP, dude. He's
No.
pretending like he has a real bear. He had to fucking.
Y'all kiss
he
my
made this bear.
ass. This is
He
my
made this
bear.
bear. It wasn't
I
even
am
made
my
for him.
bear, and you can kiss my bear's ass. That's
Yeah,
what
it
you
was
can
never
do.
meant to be in the real collection. So actually, it's
No, honoraries are included. Spike already said that, so I'm not worried about that. So each one of these, now this is interesting. Each one of these that I'm adding, it's rejecting because there's no artwork associated with it. So even though you tag bearish, you have to have bearish artwork in the post. Otherwise, it's not going to pick it up. So even if you're quote retweeting yourself, you need to make sure you have bearish artwork in the post. Otherwise, you're cooked. So the reason that my post for the records quote retweet didn't happen, and Katie, I'm going to go look at yours. I just tried scanning that one and it didn't do anything. It said no. It wouldn't allow it because it didn't detect anything. So I'm going to go check your account real quick and see if you actually put artwork in with it or if you just tag bearish. And I think
first place is 20 bears, right?
It's right shy of 20 bears. Yeah.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So Katie quote tweeted it again with an hour ago, but she has a fucking stuffed animal of a bear. And then let me find her original tweet. See, your original tweet has a bear. So I don't know. You might want to go resubmit it. What'd you say to Johnny?
That's like 2K, right?
What?
20 bears.
No, it'd be 4,000.
Oh, fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I have prepared a lot of 3D models yet. I'm working on the storyline and I want them to have fun.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I hope out of that I will create a few good pieces of content.
Yeah. I just ask people, don't fucking kill your timeline with 900 bears post a day. Because I have seen that already. So
but that's the only thing what I'm thinking about, that it will be like with XEET, that you have to post every day 2 times, and if you don't do it, you get actually.
Well, and that'll
punished.
be the good thing that like there is someone. So if Harriet is doing this, then great, because she'll see those accounts and all the slop and all the shit. And if she's not verifying the record or doing that, then it makes it fair. So so there is good side to a human being behind it. Because somebody other than that, somebody could just sit there and just pump out nonstop shit. Now, their post won't get anywhere because it'll just, the algorithm will look at them as a bot. Go ahead, Katie.
But these guys have bots, like they will make it to have 1,000 impressions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens to Johnny. That's up to the team to figure that out. Go ahead, Katie.
So I clearly need to step up my game because the ones that I've posted, a few of them have 0 points. So there's that.
Well, like I was saying, I don't know if you heard me. I went to go add a few posts and it would not even let me add it because it didn't recognize any bearish PFPs.
Oh, I got rugged, but so I didn't hear that. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so if you tweet, so like my quote tweet, I'm gonna have to quote tweet it again and just give another breakdown. Johnny, mute your fucking microphone.
Yo.
My original quote tweet, I tagged bearish, but it didn't have any bearish artwork added to it. So it won't even let me add it as a record. It has to have bearish artwork. So yeah, make sure you're fucking doing that. So that's why I got rugged on that one. So
yeah, but does that mean you're not registered if it didn't recognize your artwork? Are you registered for
No, I'm registered because I have three records that are on there. So I'm gonna try and do this one because you know what's interesting? No automatic match. We found the content but couldn't automatically match it to an NFT. You can assign it manually. Upgrade to record. See, and now it's not finding the NFT. So see, that's what I'm wondering. They got to get figured out. So we'll see what happens. Go ahead, Lil Wolf. I want to wrap this up shortly too, because I don't want the whole fucking space to be about this again. Because we're gonna have Tolly and them on Friday.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'll just make it quick. So like, I think it's like cool that an actual person is doing it, but if it's just like one person, isn't that gonna be like a little bit slow if more people start to join in?
Yeah, I would imagine they have some AI behind it. Like, I don't know exactly what she had said in her space or wherever she was talking about this at. So I'm not 100% sure. I don't know.
Lizzie, you were in that space. Did you hear her say that she was going to be the one that was looking at it and grading it?
I haven't heard Harriet about it, but I see that she is active in Discord and she is the one guiding everyone on how to submit it. But I didn't hear her. I don't know which space is that.
One that she did last Friday. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. So don't quote me 100%, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, Scotty replied, but it's not the reply. He said he's getting an answer for me regarding what did I even ask him? Does past content or is it just from today? People are just asking me in spaces. I'm just gonna get a list of questions together for Friday because Tolly is gonna be back on Friday. I'm gonna tell them that.
I mean, if it's a campaign, it should start from today, not from 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, and that's what I'm telling them. All right. Do we have any more questions or concerns or comments on that? Do you guys think we're gonna see?
I would just say I do agree with Dejani, right? Because like if it was past stuff included as well, like whoever like cleaned house on the Blanco tournament would have such an egregious lead on everybody. So yeah.
Yeah. I 100% agree with that as well.
Sorry, let me add one more thing. It did start yesterday. They did make that clear that it was everybody started from 0.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, cool. Well, now I know where to go add records. I don't know if live video, like I'm gonna try and add this one. I don't know if live video is gonna work, which sucks because like we have our shit up here on the live stream. And I'm gonna try and submit this link and see if it scans it or if it's gonna pick up the reality check fucking little video that plays before the stream actually goes live. I'm gonna see if this does something. And see what happens. But it'll be interesting to see. Lizzie, do you have something else to say or on this or no? I was going to ask y'all a question about XEET and if you've, see no visual content found. So it's not picking up live video either. Any of you guys up here that are participating in XEET, do you think it will get added as one of the NFTs in the terminal? Have y'all checked that out yet?
I have checked the Mega ETH terminal and it's not part of this week, but I think in the coming weeks it will go up there. So
yeah. Now my question is, do you think it'll get added into the clan section? Because those are for
in the clan section for NFTs.
For NFTs, yeah, to give you a boost there.
I hope so. I don't know, but I hope so.
Yeah, I know as of right now, you can all the clans you have 3 is the maximum amount of NFTs you can hold to get the biggest boost. I would think with XEET, maybe they bump that up because the NFTs are fucking cheap. I mean, what are they, like $3? So we'll see what happens. And hopefully we hear some news from XEET today or tomorrow. I thought we would hear something from these guys. Not sure. But anyways, Kenny, what else are you looking at, bro? What else is cracking?
I mean, probably like one of the bigger things came out yesterday was obviously the pump fund announcement on tokenomics over the past year. They've done $370 million in buybacks, turned around and decided they were going to burn it all yesterday. And moving forward, they're shifting from the 100% revenue to buyback, to burn, and shifting to a 50% of that is going to go to a buyback burn, and the other 50% is going to go to the team.
Is he rugging for y'all, or is that just me?
No, he's rugging.
Kenny, you're rugging harder than hell. Where are you at? Normally you sitting in that recliner, bro. It's like that bitch has got its own Wi-Fi.
How about now? Do I sound better?
Yeah, you sound better. I got to reset my Rodecaster because my microphone keeps popping. So go ahead.
Okay. What did you hear that I said? Anything or no?
Not a thing. Just start over. All we heard was pump fund, and that was it.
Yeah. So pump fund announced yesterday $370 million in buybacks. They decided to burn it all. So $370 million gone. Moving forward.
plugged.
Bye, everybody.
Fucking stream's been fucked off. All right, cool. Everybody have a good day. We will see you tomorrow. Peace.